A low socioeconomic status affects both a child's academic performance and their brain structure. Exposure to low SES places a negative impact on brain structure. SES is a situation that affects a child as soon as he or she is in the utero all the way to their developmental stages. As for a student's education, there is a negative correlation with low academic performance and low SES. Children coming from a low SES family are more likely to face greater challenges than those who come from a high SES. This is because parents' lack of a good education and their vocabulary is narrower. This occurs mainly in bilingual students since they lack exposure to the dominant language at an early age. Bilingual students are less likely to complete high school and their academic achievements are lower than high SES students. It has been proven that a small child who comes from a well-educated family can read and have a better vocabulary compared to a child coming from a less educated family. Children who come from a high SES family tend to be more successful and face less obstacles.
Educational outcomes are one of the key areas influenced by family incomes. Being located in a low-income school can determine the chances a child has to succeed in breaking the poverty cycle. Poverty decreases a child's readiness for school through aspects of health, home life, schooling, and neighborhoods. If children are raised in a high-crime neighborhood, then those conflicts can be carried into the classroom. School readiness reflects a child's ability to succeed both academically and socially in a school environment. A key to making schools more effective at raising the performance of low SES students is to keep schools heterogeneous with regard to the SES of their students.
Physical activity is a health relevant factor. Overweight and obesity has been increasing among children. It's rare to see children play outside with other children. Mainly all children do now is play with their tablets and video games instead of going outside and being active. This is affecting children's health as their weight increases because they are not being productive outside. If parents showed more involvement in their physical activities, it would increase a child's SES such as personality development, character building, and social integration. Children show lower SES when they are overweight and may go through bullying at a young age.
The academic achievement gap refers to the imbalance there is between groups of students. The gaps in these students are in their grades, standardized test scores, dropout rates, and among other success measures. Students from a low socioeconomic background are lacking the proper resources in order to achieve in school than their high socioeconomic peers. Here, I have a graphic sample including low, medium, and high SES families. You can see that at the age of 7, low and high SES children differed in less than half a grade. By the age of 16, you can see that the academic performance gap has now increased to an entire grade level. Even if a student from a high SES intelligence is low, the student from a low SES intelligence is still lower than theirs. In later school years, the low socioeconomic students will experience less academic growth or knowledge gains in their performance.
A family's socioeconomic status affects a child's quality of education. The neighborhood in which a child lives in determines the school they will attend. Children from both low and high SES backgrounds attend different schools. If poor school quality leads to lower educational attainment, then children of less privileged parents have less success than children of more privileged parents. Districts that contain higher income families tend to have more money to spend on education. Teacher quality also matters when it comes to the achievements of students. Teachers tend to improve their teaching abilities after 1 to 2 years of experience. Schools serving low SES students have more teachers with barely any experience, which causes students to be less successful academically.